What is up, guys? Serious95 here. Today we'll look at my top 10 worst movie 2019 so far. I very apologize. I'm very sorry about this. I forgot the movie review from this year, so I'll apologize this one. We'll look at this film 2019. There were disappointment, poor reviews, and stupid concept. So without further ado, this delay. So let's take a look at my 10 worst movie 2019. Starting at number 10, we have Palms. This movie, Palms, it's about the elders, a bunch of cheerleaders who were retired, so they decide one to win the contest to this one. It stars with Diane Keaton, Jack Reaver, the others, I can't remember his name, cast, and try and work together this one. It's got a strong cast, but unfortunately, the film doesn't even work. It has a nonsensical plot. It's supposedly like a suddenly one scene she's dying about the hospital. I mean, it's supposed to be saddest emotional moment. It just don't work. This movie has nothing to do with it. It's supposed to be comedy drama, but unfortunately, this movie has nothing to do with the story at all. It was such a disappointment. It bombed the box office. So overall, Palm is my number 10 worst movie 2019 of this year so far. Coming in number 9 is a horrible live action film based on a cartoon. It is Dora and the Lost City of Gold. More like Dora and the Lost City of Cash Grabs. I hate Dora Explorer. I cannot stand it. I watch it's just a completely torture. It is the worst TV shows I've ever seen in my life. Thank God it's over. They cancel it and years later. So what did they do? Paramount decided to make a live action movie with the same name. Originally it was directed by Michael Bay, but it was rejecting. It stars the actors are okay. Michael Pena plays Dora's dad. I can't remember it. And what else? It's got other decent cast. But the rest are ruined because it has CGI looks atrocious. Benicio del Toro, I'm sorry to pronounce the name he plays Swiper the Fox. That's the best way to do the redeemers. But Danny Trejo plays Boots. Oh my god, he looks like a deep voice man. I just don't get it. There's one scene he eats a fruit that turns a hallucinating turd a cartoon form. That's a sort of Easter egg funny ones. The rest of it is just entirely mess. It tries to rip off a Jumanji movie, had a similar concept. Unfortunately, this movie has nothing to do with it. It has poor box office. It's a critically disappointment. The plot was stupid. The ending was crap. And just last minute song, just we did it. Like, they did not. So that is number 9. It's Dora and the Lost City Gold. Coming in number 8, we have Replicas. This is also the first movie in 2018. It's the worst review, starring the performance actors Keanu Reeves. It's about the man who's a scientist. He tries to bring his parents back to life from the dead after there's a car accident. He also used a transfer to AI into robot bodies. And that was it. He just transfers soul to his robot body. It's like, what is going on? And nothing has just happened in the last minute, and then boom, it's gone. Movie's over, and then it's just and to revive the clone. Then poof, this movie's gone. It's just this movie is hilariously so bad. It was the biggest flop. I don't know why they just killed Keanu's career. I mean, he did success John Wick. He did for not Men in Black. He did for Matrix. And now he did Toy Story 4, but Replica has nothing redeemable film. It's a box office disaster. Hopefully it's just doomed and quickly forgotten. Coming in number 7, we have Men in Black International. Oh my god, this movie, it's ruined a franchise. This movie, it ruined a franchise. First of all, Sony Pictures, what happened? I mean, he did success from the first movie. He did from the second film that was okay, but the third's alright. And then we get this movie is absolutely trash. It's got no lovable characters. The cast was replaced by, you got two new Men in Blacks are annoying. It's got starring Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, you may know who played for Thor and Valkyrie from the MCU films, but Liam Neeson, I can't remember his name, the villain, he is god awful. That is worst performance cast. I don't know what happened to him. Sunderland has nothing to do with this film. This movie, it's non-canon, it doesn't fit any Man in Black's trilogy. This is nothing like compared to Man in Black's first three films. It doesn't fit in the canons. Everything else, it's really boring. It's got a horrible actions, terrible acting. It's just a mess. The only interesting redeeming is Keanu Majini. I can't remember his name. He played a little dude named Pod. It's bad. It's really bad. This movie is such a terrible. It was such a disappointment compared to the first two free films. Compared to the last three movie, this movie so bad they should never watch it. This is such a disappointment. That is number 7 is Men in Black Internationals. Coming at number 6, we have Intruders. This movie, Intruder, it's supposed to be some sort of thriller films. It's supposed to be where it gets married, he gets a new neighbors, he gets in a house. Later at night, he gets a stalker killer who tries to break in, and that, honestly, that was it. Unfortunately, this movie has completely flopped. It has nothing to do with the story. The characters are unlikable, and then it became boring. The plot was slow. Characters just unlikable. The cast is.
You ready?
Yeah, but
You ain't got no shoes on.
the casts are not funny. It's not funny. They pretty much just bland. So in the end, number 6 is Intruder. Such an unexpired, unoriginal. So that is number 6 is Intruders. Coming on number 5, we have Ugly Dolls. That is the worst anime movie I've ever seen. The character designs are kind of ugly. The animation's ugly. They try to rip off a Lego movie, Toy Story, Wreck-It Ralph's, and then also a Motion movie. I mean, who would have thought it was a good idea? If you are not familiar with Ugly Doll, it's based on popular toys from back in 2001, and you get one fitted film. It just don't even fit at all. The cast is just unexpired. It's got Kelly Clarkson, Pitbull, Blake Shelton, Nick Jonas. Oh my, that is the worst movie villains. Yes. It tries to feel like it's geared towards kids. Watch it. It's just not even funny. It's unemotionally unwatchable. It's just critically and despised by fans. It might as well just stay away from this movie, Ugly Dolls. Avoid this at all costs. Coming in number 4, we have Medea's Family Funeral. More like Medea Family goes to beep. Oh, that's right. This is the last and final installment to Medea's series. It's finally over. Puts a final nail in the coffin with Tyler Perry. That's what, according to the director and actor, says. Just a minute. Just a minute, Carlin. The cast are just, all the cast are back again. They look like a paychecks. It looked like cash grabs. The plot was stupid. Where Medea's and the rest of family members who goes into the funeral, one of the members that die off the screen. I mean, it's supposed to be a comedy. It's just, it doesn't even work. The joke's not funny. It's turned into some kind of drama film. This is supposed to be a comedy, not a drama film. I'm just done. All the Medea films are terrible. One is a good one, one is a bad one. It gross, disappointing. It was panned by audios. The only best part of the film is the career and actors. Tyler says this will be the last one. It ends up with the final nail in the coffin to Medea's Family Funeral. So, rest in peace, and thank God the Medea's franchise, it was finally over. Coming at number 3, we have Hustle. This movie also starring Rebel Wilson and Anne Hathaway. It's a remake from the 1960s. I can't remember what the remake was based on. It's about the plot about a secret agent that goes sneak into this. Unfortunately, this movie has nothing to do with this one. The cast is just unexpired. It's got weak plot and has no redeeming.
It's like little fella across the street got swing set.
Coming at number 2, we have Hellboy. Not the Hellboy, the 2004 version. This 2019 version. Unfortunately, this 2019 Hellboy starring David Harbour as from the Stranger Things. Unfortunately, this movie doesn't work. It's supposed to be darker, scarier, unstoppable from R-rated comic books, based on a Dark Horse comic book. What we get, it's a mess. The CGI looks atrocious. The cast are unlikable. It's got stars David Harbour. If you don't know who he is from Stranger Things, I mentioned before. Mila Jovovich is a bad choices. The dialogue was terrible. They gave us F-bomb. It's just 1,000 times. There's also bland actions, the nonsensical premise. It's a complete rip-off. Infinity War's plot had a similar plot, except for Snap. In the end, Hellboy, it's the biggest box office bomb. It's one of the biggest failed reboot superhero film at all time. Coming in number 1, we have Dark Phoenix. This movie killed the franchise. It killed the X-Men franchise. It's ruined. It's got a director, a guy named Simon Phil. I can't remember his name. I mean, who the heck wrote this movie? This is supposed to be a final installment of the true X-Men Apocalypse should be, and the perfect finale ends. The Logan maze. I mean, yeah, compared to Logan, the Deadpool 2 had a huge hit. This one is the biggest flop of the box office. It became one of the worst X-Men opening weekends. It is disaster. It's got boring fight scene. The action just completely dropped. I mean, none of the characters are lovable. Costume looks terrible. I mean, they look like made by a cheap costume from Halloween Stormfront Party City. I mean, what the heck is wrong with you, Fox? You're supposed to be like a give it armors, like a last one. What do we get? It's a complete catch grab. It's based on the iconic story comics for the same name. And all ends up mixed a sandwich, and you get a recipe for disaster. Oh, it's not worse than X-Men Origin Wolverine, or the Fantastic Four 2015, or the Origin Wolverine. This movie, it's the worst X movie I've ever seen in my life. I will never ever watch it again.
Joe, could you wrap it up?
So, you're hoping the MCU gave an X-Men to join it, along with Fantastic Four. There was new Unity was planned, but it never happened. It just pushed back next year. This might be the last. So that is a 10 worst movie 2019. I hope you enjoy it. So what is your worst movie 2019? Let me know your comment below. While you're at it, be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching. Bye.